Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey and I'm an infidelity recovery coach who specializes in helping the unfaithful in their affair and prevent relapse. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 6 ways that you can tell if your affair partner is emotionally unavailable. So I want to get into today's video and share these things that I've discovered with you because I know that from being in an affair myself, a lot of times when we're having an affair, we can think long term. We can think, maybe I want to leave my spouse and be with this person, or, we can think, hey, this is going to turn out well. Even if we stay together and we don't necessarily leave our spouse, this is going to be a great relationship. But honestly, it never turns out the way we think it does. So I want to share these 6 ways to tell if you're with someone who's emotionally unavailable, because the thing is, if they are, you will never be able to change them. And I know that is one of the thoughts that run in our mind, is that, hey, I can change my affair partner, and we cannot change our affair partner. So having this knowledge can help you to make the decision to walk away, knowing that some of the ideas or the fantasies or the things that we hope we can get out of the affair is just not going to happen. Okay, so let's get into today's video. The first thing is, there will be times that they interact with you and then they will pull back, and you may not hear from them for a few hours. For instance, you may text them, or they may text you in the morning and say, good morning, I love you, that kind of thing. And you'll text back and you'll have an interaction, and then you might go all day without hearing from them. They can be very engaging, but they will pull back, and you will notice that. You will notice that, hey, I thought we were getting close, and now you're pulling back, and I don't understand what's going on. It's because they're emotionally unavailable. Number 2 is they're single and they go after married men. It is very easy for a single man to go after a married woman if he's emotionally unavailable, because he doesn't have to show up consistently for her, like on a daily basis, meaning I don't have to go home to her. I don't have to listen to everything that's going on. I don't have to fully commit. I can spend, have these like sporadic moments with this woman and be okay, and then I go off and I do my own thing. So being single and emotionally unavailable and going after a married woman is a very easy and comfortable and feels safer for someone who is emotionally unavailable. They just excuse me, they just don't have to show up 100%, because intimacy, it scares them to get too close to you. So that's one of the signs. The next thing is they don't have to spend a lot of time with you. Now, I have seen this a lot as well, where, they'll think, okay, we can spend a little bit of time together. Let's meet up once a week, or let's jump on the phone a couple of times a week, and I'm good. That's all I need. It doesn't mean I don't love you or this kind of thing. This is all I need, and I'm done with it, which can be hard. And especially for someone who has an anxious attachment style, this is going to cause a lot of anxiety for you. All right, the next one is they can love bomb. I don't really want to say that they are love bombers, but they can be like fully all in and pursue you and come after you and say all of the right things, and you're just great. You're like, I enjoy this. You're giving me what I need. We're spending time together. You seem like you're all in, and then suddenly they pull back and you don't know what happened. It's like, wait, what happened? I thought you were on the same page as me. Like, why can't you keep pursuing me the same way you have been? And we will keep trying to seek to get that behavior from them, but they have checked out because now they have to go in their comfort zone. They also struggle with deep conversation. like, they don't want to have, they can have surface level, how's the weather, how's your day, what are you excited about, what are you doing tomorrow, talk to me a little bit about your family. But when it gets super deep, then that's a problem. It's like they might shut down, they might say, I don't know. If you ask them how they feel, they might struggle to give you a response. They don't like to talk about how they feel, or sometimes they don't like to talk about where this is going. Some of them will, some of them won't. It's just, you will be able to recognize that, hey, you're not really able to go any deeper in this relationship or in this conversation with me. So you may feel that there's a lack of intimacy in the relationship. The next thing is they are very, very defensive. That is their go-to. Is if you tell them, hey, I feel like we're drifting apart, then they're going to gaslight you. They're going to flip the switch and start talking about what you did wrong with them. They're going to become very defensive, and you will have a extremely hard time having a conversation about the relationship to actually make any changes that might be necessary. So that's important to keep that in mind. You can also look at their past history with relationships. So do they have like one night stands? Do they have friends with benefits? Or they have they never been married and you guys are like older? Are their relationships very short term? What's going on with that? You can see there's a history of a fear to commit, and that's important to notice. So another reason why I'm bringing this up is because why are people, it's the question, why are people emotionally unavailable? And this is what destroys relationships, all relationships, is someone's attachment style. If you're unemotionally available, then it's most likely you have an avoidant attachment style. Now, avoidance can be attractive to anxious attachment style, and anxious are attracted to avoidant attachment styles. But the problem is, an anxious person needs their presence, their partner's presence. I need you to be with me. I need you to spend time with me. I need quality time with you. They need that. They need that reassurance, that verbal, validation, that kind of thing. An avoidant doesn't need that. They don't require intimacy like you would. They need to be acknowledged and, feel like you're grateful for them. But the problem is, the anxious, if they feel you pulling away, they're going to draw closer. And if the avoidant feels that you're becoming too clingy, they're going to pull away. And it just becomes this vicious cycle of push and pull. And it's not, if you think that because you're having these problems, if you notice some of these problems, or your affair partner said, hey, when we get together full time, then it's going to be fine. It's not. It's not, because most people are not aware of attachment styles. They're not aware of why they do what they do. And that's because when their beliefs are triggered, they go into a survival mode, a method, and it's subconscious. And there's a behavior pattern that comes with it, a coping behavior, and it's negative. That's why I say you'll never be able to change them. Only if they stop and recognize and say, hey, this is my behavior, this is what I've been doing, will have the power to work with God to heal those core wounds so they can have a healthy relationship. But it's very important to understand that even if you guys were not married and you could be together, you would still face these problems of them pulling away and you left wondering why. And wanting more from them than they can give, and that can become a serious problem in a relationship. And so I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. If you would like to work with me, if you're stuck in an affair and you want to get out, then please sign up. I can help you get out quicker than you can do it on your own, and it doesn't have to take years and years to get free from your affair partner and to actually start to get back in touch with yourself. So check the description box below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.